Warning, 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 warning.
This is a Munisee broadcast. Code Red, hold on, Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 306. Quack, quacks.
Yes, you're right. 366. Good call, Uncle.
I knew.
Live on Friday night, Ocelli.com. You can call in, as always. So the call-in number is 319-527-5016. You can also use Skype, perhaps for the last time.
Last time?
Yeah, I think this is it for Skype, Uncle. I don't think it's going to be here next week.
That was May 1st, right?
I believe so.
No, next week we still have it one more time up to May 5th, according to what they said. Let's see if they hold their end of the bargain.
Okay, so 2 more weeks still.
Maybe.
And you can
maybe.
use
We'll
Skype.
see. We'll see if it holds together. Huh? Says till May
So that's a
5th.
lot.
Yeah. Sorry.
We're going to find out, Uncle. So, yeah, if you want to use Skype tonight, Ocelli, send a message to Chuck. He'll bring you on the show. Or call 319-527-5016. We'd love to have you. We'd love to talk to you on this show. The show's better when we have people call in, so please do if you're able to. But, Uncle, this is a regular show for us. We're just back. What's going on?
It's, we're talking now. Beginning of this draft is going on.
Ah, yes.
And we had the last quarterback that has been picked, believe it or not, from Alabama.
From Alabama?
Number 4. That guy got picked.
Oh, okay. So
now it's only, I think, and there's another one that went just before I came up here from the Ducks.
From the Oregon.
Oregon.
So
and now I think what's his name's the only one left in the room.
Shedeur Sanders?
Yeah, I think he's the last one there.
Okay. Obviously, we're talking the NFL Draft 2025.
Yeah.
This is the second round we're in of the draft? Is that
second round, almost the end of it, going to the third tomorrow.
Okay, third round tomorrow. Okay, cool. So, and then
that's the end of the second, just about.
All right. So, yeah, lots of interesting goings on in the draft there. And so Uncle's following that. I
think the Rams have picked an edger.
A tight end.
An edger.
Yeah. Tight end. Or they picked somebody else too? How many picks have the Rams had so far?
2.
Oh, I just know
the last one was when I was up.
What do you mean an edger? What position is that?
That's an edger.
On defense, on offense? What are we talking about?
On defense.
An edger on defense?
They call it an E. It says E, so I'm thinking it's an edger. So,
is that a safety?
Anybody can call. Somebody call in and ask me what this division is. The division is, because Sidekick doesn't either know either.
Yes, please call in and tell us what to think.
What that division, what that spot was.
Tell us about that. Tell us who the Rams picked, other than that one tight end from what school was that guy from? I forget. But anyway, it'll be interesting. I think the Rams are going to have a really good season. I'm optimistic. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what other trades they make.
Did you know the guy, the old coach from the Seahawks, coach went to the red and black?
You're talking about Pete Carroll? He's the new Raiders coach?
That's what I'm hearing, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I just found that out.
Okay.
I heard his name mentioning.
Oh, how interesting.
They were the sidecar people talking.
Wow. There's a lot going on in the NFL world here. It's hard to keep up.
I just found out.
But
he's back to coaching now.
Pete Carroll's back, because he was in retirement.
He was.
That's crazy that he returned like that. Okay. Weird.
But now he's in the.
Well, also with the Seahawks, that's who the Rams traded Cooper Kupp to, was the Seahawks. That was
what was? I still want to know what was the purpose of it, people. If you can call in and explain it.
Things.
I want to know what was the point. Him going there, knowing they're going to be playing us. That don't make sense to me. That was a
trade. The trade of Cooper Kupp was one that everybody knew was coming. So they knew that Kupp was on the way out from the Rams. But the fact that he went to the divisional rival Seahawks.
That's my question. I asked those people.
I don't know. I know that there was a lot of people were mad. I know that Cooper Kupp was one of them. I don't know all the details on that. I just know that things kind of went bad with that. And it's a real shame because he was such a good player. He was there for their Super Bowl win. He did so many good things. And then to see him just get traded to the divisional rivals, that's a bummer. So, I don't know.
Well, we placed him with, number 17? They have
Devontae
Adams. So
they made that trade.
They made that trade a month ago to get him.
That'll be good.
So I don't know what's going to happen.
They're going to have a good season. Okay, so that's the upside.
And May 14th as the schedule comes out. So that's going to be interesting to see who they play. Of course, they play their regular teams. All teams do, but just the fact of who they playing is the other teams. Find out.
Indeed. Yeah, so, NFL news, everybody. Everything that you needed to know is there. We've just told you everything. Uncle has been we're working on a TikTok, a TikTok, so to speak.
You didn't get that fully. That last one.
It's still in progress. I need to edit it and post it. But Uncle, maybe we should just talk about the TikTok thing in general. We've had successes with it in the past week or so, haven't we? We've been doing pretty good.
I'm getting up to that point where it might go live soon.
Oh, really? So what?
The son is keeping up on that.
What does it take to be able to live stream on TikTok? You need a certain amount of followers.
Follows.
Is it followers? Because you're up to 50 followers now, I believe, which is pretty good.
50 followers, but it's. I heard 56 now.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's so many things.
50 to 56. I heard your son say, "Hey, you got another follower. You got another follower."
Yeah.
I mean, he keeps up with it more than just his looks on the phone because
he's an important part of your social media team. That's for sure.
Yeah, so he keeps up with it.
He does.
So that's how.
But yeah, we've been making lots of cool videos. What I've been doing is I've been taking the videos we make on TikTok, and what I'll do is I'll download the video and then I'll repost it to YouTube.
YouTube goes on it too?
Well, yeah, I'll repost some of them over to YouTube so that they're there too. And I found that those videos get lots of views sometimes, so it's pretty good to repost it. And the YouTube channel is doing okay. I mean, we're getting more followers than we had been previously. And I've been making little tweaks. I've been doing, God help me, Uncle. I've been watching those videos with these YouTube gurus who are like, make sure you go into the settings and you have this button switched on and have this one switched off and make sure you do this and
You're
that.
doing a little bit over that because you're listening to the proper people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to get word from the experts sometimes to learn new things. That's the best way anymore. Some people call it YouTube University now too, where you learn new things on YouTube, or you need to figure out how to change the alternator in your car. A guy on YouTube is likely to have done a video on it, or how do you change
those videos? Yeah, I use those all the time. But the ones about the YouTube specific, content, and those are the ones that I've.
Did you all see my TikTok? Since he bringing him over there?
I haven't checked out the TikTok myself yet. But we do have a Skype caller, which should be adding in momentarily. And then I'm going to get back over to the board and I'm going to shut off my microphone. But I do believe you have a Skype caller now.
Okay, let him in. Let's see who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings.
Oh, no, Northman again. Here he is.
It's your enemy, Canada boy.
It's the Canada man. We got somebody to talk to for. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who
I
are
gotta
you
get
going?
you guys off of that sports hour crap.
That's got to go, huh, Robin? All right.
That stuff's got to. Enough
Well,
of
we
those
covered everything.
We covered anything.
And we told everybody everything about the NFL just now, so we're done.
Yeah, what's Phase Shifter says you guys haven't got the memo. It's now Freemason Square game baseball.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, I'm hearing the baseball. Back into that for a minute.
Oh, snap.
My Mets are
what were you
really
doing, Robin?
good this
Mets?
year. They are in first place where I'm heard my cousin follows them. And he tells me they're in first place, playing good for right now.
Yeah.
For right now.
As a long...
Here's a sports one for you.
You came up with it, so I'll give you to finish it.
Go ahead.
One of the earliest Stanley Cup winners, something like 1920, was the Victoria, British Columbia Cougars from the city I live in.
Okay.
So how about that?
What do you think about that, Uncle?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't have a sports team anymore, though. They moved over to Vancouver.
oh yeah, the nuts.
So now they're the Canucks, yeah?
Canucks, the old
Canucks.
knuckleheads.
Knuckleheads.
Knuckle brains.
I like it.
Yeah.
Knuckle brains. Yeah. So, any UFOs lately? What's going on with that?
You know what? Other nights they're not, but man, when they're there, it seems like there's a ton of them. So they're still there. What about you? Actually, seeing all these crazy lights because she sees that on social media. Lots of people posting from Vancouver where you're at.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything?
Been doing much nighttime activity out there. And when I do, I'm kind of in the middle of the city. Non-story there from my side. But we got a caller. Let's see who's on the line.
Hold on. Call up. You're on the air with the show. Hello?
Hey, Uncle.
There he is. The man I was talking about. The man I was thinking about, I should say. How is your boys doing?
Yeah. They did all right, but we were in the same position. We needed an edger, but we didn't get one. We wanted the guy named Green. Who got that guy Green? Probably you guys.
Who got Green?
Green. I haven't been watching it enough. The draft itself, Uncle, you should know.
I know.
The whole thing.
I was watching it. I forget who got him though. I forgot who it was.
I think right after us. See, we picked the wrong guy, as usual. And then right after us was, I think, Baltimore. So they probably took him. I would have.
By the way, I think
they might have been them. It might have been them, yeah.
Jimmy might be the edger.
Oh, he's the edger.
Are you an edger, Jimmy?
You know.
Oh, no. I was always the halfback.
Oh, okay.
Hey, guys, we have an unusual caller from Indianapolis, it looks like to me.
Oh, let's get him on. Hold on, people.
Oh, we got it.
We're going to take the new guy.
Come on,
call on.
Yeah, I don't recall getting a call from Indianapolis ever on the network, so this might be a first time ever.
Let's get him now.
All right,
jump on it there, Chuck.
Hey, I'm doing it. That's why I was asking you. Hold on.
Go get him.
Right, relax.
I need some new people.
All right, you're live, caller from Indianapolis.
Niggers.
Oh, God.
Hey, that's a girl's name.
What is going on?
We have a girl on the line for once.
No, I don't think so, Uncle.
What do you mean? Who's
this?
Is
somebody calling just to be an idiot? Is that what's going on here?
Oh, boy.
Hello? Who's that talking?
Niggers.
All right.
Enough of that.
This has got to go.
Enough
Wait
of
a
that.
minute now. This don't sound like. What is the name? What is your name?
No name.
Enough of that.
That might be an edger. I think that's an edger.
Chuck, what is going on here? We haven't gotten to the point where we get these.
I have
calls.
to know the name.
That's new to me. I don't know.
Hold on.
Well, I can't tell everybody's name when they call, It doesn't work that way.
Well,
we need this name,
We
Chuck.
need to know this name.
A full and complete investigation.
I need to investigate this guy.
Hey, look. I only mark, look, the phone numbers come in. Sometimes they tell me where they're calling from. Sometimes they come in as anonymous. And sometimes it just,
I don't want them.
Well, some of our repeat callers, I mark them, so I know what it is. It comes up I can personalize caller ID. Like now, one of Jimmy James's numbers, when it comes up, it says Jimmy James. And I have Danny in there. Danny is a constant caller, so I have him written down so I don't mix them up anymore. But that one was a call from Indianapolis. I'd never seen one from there before, so I had no idea what was going to happen there, and they did that. So what can I tell you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the only positive that I'm going to draw from this is that somehow this hooligan got the number and decided to call in. So somebody who's watching or listening to this who probably wasn't before, because again, we don't get many calls, right? So
well, but here's the thing. I know that when I put out the post for the Friday night shows, right? I know that at the very least a couple thousand people see it. All right. Now, not too many people call, but at least 2,000-3,000 people anytime I do a post. Also, I got B. Pete makes a post for the Friday night open mic. And I don't know, you guys put it out on Twitter too, right? Where you say, here's the call-in number and your graphic comes up, so you share it on Twitter, right?
Yeah. Oh, and more news on the new people front. We've got we've got Tom. Is it Tom or Tim? Tom Gerard.
Oh, that's my buddy.
Tim Gerard. Yeah, he's in the YouTube chat and he's telling us what an edger is.
Oh, I know
this. He's an edge man.
No, you don't want to repeat what an edger is. But
well, in football uniforms.
Yeah, but
not.
Not the other thing.
Not the other thing.
What an edger is in most common use is not something for the Uncle Show. Okay, it's just not.
Well, no, I just want to know what it is that position.
Just like
what's going on?
Just like I can tell you that I had to go pee right before, right, and I held off Robin putting him on the air, and it took me a while to get back to him. And Robin might be wondering how long does it take Chuck to go to the bathroom, but I will very carefully.
You said it was a technical issue, not a pee, so I wasn't sure.
Well, no, I said I had. If you look at the message before, I said I'll be right back. I'll put you on after I go pee. At least that's what I meant to say. Now I got to go look at the message, but that's what I meant to type to you.
You said something different.
Maybe I did. Let me look. Right. I'll look right now to double check. Look, you could be right. I'm always willing to say maybe I'm wrong. But let's see. Give me a minute. Gotta pee first. It says that right there, Robin. And then you gave me a thumbs up. All right. So anyway, I went to go do that, and I accidentally caused myself to bleed in a sensitive area. So it took me a minute to handle that before I could get back to the computer. And I had to clean my hands, obviously, afterwards, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why it took me so long to pee, in case you were wondering, Robin. But you weren't wondering because you didn't read the message.
No, I did. Now I look back, I see that part. There was other parts about technical issues, but I guess those have
that was after that.
Have leveled themselves out.
Yeah, no. Let's see. Be right back. I'll call you when I return. So the technical thing. Let's see. Where did I put that down? Okay, wasn't in. Let's see. Give me a minute. Gotta pee first. And tech is shaky tonight. That's right. I said it along with it. Give me a minute. I gotta go pee, and tech is shaky tonight. Be right back, or BRB. I said, and I'll call you when I return. Well. I didn't call you. Let's see. Okay, hang on. I said about 5 minutes later. So it didn't take me 5 minutes to go to the bathroom. I needed those couple extra minutes to attempt to bandage an area that's not easy to bandage. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. So that's why. Anyway, gotcha. I wouldn't describe that. I would describe it on my show, but I wouldn't describe it on the Uncle Show, you see. I would give you the generalization.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that.
And the other thing is, thankfully, that'll be distorted enough that hopefully YouTube won't automatically ban you on the algo for what that guy just yelled. You know that.
Yeah, good point, Chuck. I hope not. That's,
you could.
Well, did he yell something weird? I didn't actually hear what he yelled.
Well, you know what's interesting? Yeah, he did. But what I did was listening to the YouTube Guru. There's some setting where you switch off explicit content. So any explicit things that are said, even accidentally, it doesn't transcribe them. Right. So at least data-wise, you're not knocked for explicit content.
Yeah, but what that guy said is not technically regular explicit content.
Really?
Yeah, that's not like a simple. That's not a curse word, and it's also not a bodily function like your basic FCC problem. It's not one of those two things. This is a different thing. They have a special area for what? Hate speech.
Oh boy! What a wonderful area we're in now.
Just wash it out.
I'm just telling you because I've been banged and dinged and knocked off and removed from YouTube so many times. I'm just warning you about the issue. I'm sorry to bring the show down, but I want you to know in advance. You could actually literally have your live stream cut off on YouTube right now. Hopefully it's not, because he said it's so weird and it was so distorted that the algo won't pick it up immediately.
Let me see what's.
Yeah, I didn't even hear.
Check it all out before we go on here. I want it to be checked out.
Let me see if it's live right now. It looks like.
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
It would be
live. Okay, yeah.
It would be
because your friend is chatting. Yeah, so we're good for now.
Yeah,
cool.
I don't know.
But when it goes
back,
can I
relay his Edge information?
No, it wasn't that. It was a derogatory term for people that are darker skinned.
No, I know, but I just want to read what Tim said about Edge here.
Sure, that's up to you guys. You handle that.
Yeah, no, because it's about football. So yes, we need to know this.
No, cool. But the regular use, the most common use for the term edger.
No, but that's not what this is. This is about that. We don't care about common. We're uncommon here. We're talking about football.
Okay, it's just funny to me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So Tim Gerard from Alberta, in Canada, another Northman. He says, in American football, edge refers to a defensive player, typically a defensive end or outside linebacker, whose primary role is to rush the opposing team's quarterback from the edge of the offense.
That's what I was getting. That's what I was on.
Okay, all right. Well, that was very good. All right.
That was the answer. That was what he said was the answer.
Sounds good.
I was trying to figure out.
Dang, they're really
Uncle's
building up that.
He's up on the terms.
LA's really building up their defense. Look at it.
They got one of them. Yeah, they got an edge. No, as you were saying.
All right. That's cool.
They got their defense tightening up.
I don't know if you guys heard it, but you have two more regular callers, or two more standard through the phone calls.
Okay.
All right, let them on.
Let's take them, but Chuck, be ready with the hang up button if we need it. Okay.
Yeah,
yes, but both of these callers, I don't think will have that problem. I know who they are.
Okay. We'll see how they act.
Hey, if they go that way, I mean, what can I say? I know who to ban. But okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
First up,
you two.
First up is Danny.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Danny boy.
Hey, Uncle, I want to just give you a shout out to your Tic Tac. I'm really enjoying it. You're meant for Tic Tac. It's very holistic, anywhere from
you're watching it.
The orb to your making food snacks and.
Oh, so you're listening to it?
Oh yeah, I'm.
There's one of my customers listening to it.
Yeah.
There you go.
TikToker calling in.
TikTok.
That's pretty good. Cool.
I'm glad somebody is. What are you laughing at?
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm glad you're following, Danny.
Yeah,
enjoy it. We're having fun making the videos, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Right. Now, behind, real quick, behind Danny is, I believe, Count Pupper. And after that, we also still have Jimmy James hanging on the line. So you guys just tell me, and I'll punch up whoever you say. And if you hear another bell, then you know you got somebody else on the line. Okay?
Yeah. Get Count Pupper back on there. Get Count Pupper. I'm just giving a shout out to Uncle. I'm enjoying the Tic Tac.
Oh, okay. That's awesome, man. We appreciate
you listening.
The feedback.
The feedback on it, because I could use a few and live talking.
Indeed.
So Okay, Puffer. Let's have Puffer on.
Hey, Uncle, how are you doing?
How you up to? What's those Eagles doing, huh?
Well, they won. Hopefully,
I know they
resting.
won. I know they're resting. I mean,
now they're drafting though,
but
just like the rest of everybody.
What do they?
I'm not watching the draft at all.
Oh, you're not?
That's a bridge too far, isn't it?
Oh, I was just wondering, what do they need? Not much, no. I'm just wondering.
Everybody needs something.
I mean, I'm sure they'll figure it out.
No, I know.
I'm watching the Phillies lose every day lately.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on with them?
The Mets the Mets swept them.
That's a disgrace.
Yeah, I know.
The Mets swept them, boys.
Very sad.
That's horrible. Yeah.
I finally remembered my TikTok password, so I followed you.
Oh, you did?
Oh, there we go.
You got 76 followers. In your
76?
most viewed video at 3,000. Yeah, 76.
Oh, wow.
76. Who's miscounting my TikToks, you people?
Must be me.
It's you not listening to know what I got on there. Get your son in here. He knows more about this TikTok than you.
True.
I mean, get him in here.
It's all about the younger generation.
Yeah, that's where it's from. That's where it's coming from.
It is.
I mean, you don't need doing all this and that.
I do know that our biggest video to date was a Roblox video where my son was playing the Easter event on a Roblox game. You were watching.
Yeah.
I'll take the credit of I was the cameraman and the editor on the video, but that's it.
That's all.
But you guys did that.
Oh, yeah, no. That one outbeat the what was it?
It outbeat all of them, Uncle. That's your best one.
Yeah, that one beat
3,451 views.
Okay, so you've seen that one, Pupper.
You see that one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What do you think of it?
What do you think about that?
I agree. I think you were meant for TikTok. I think this is you're getting so many comments. You're getting a lot of engagement.
Yeah.
Like I'm noticing, you get a lot of comments on all your videos on the. I think Uncle really got to stick to this.
I'm gonna have over 1,000 to get it live soon. I mean, it's that close.
You know what, Uncle? When we unlock that functionality, the live stream function, we should be able to get it as one of the actual channels where the podcast that we're doing now, the live stream video of that, should be able to go out through that. I think.
Well, if it can do that, fine. You can do it out there, and that way they can see it. My customers can see it. So seeing that, so it can be put all like together.
I think that will work. The only thing that is iffy about that is like the sort of standard vertical format of the video there. I don't know, but I think maybe, and that would be cool. So we'll see. Definitely possible.
Yeah, I hope you can. I think TikTok is a good platform for you guys right now.
Yeah. I'm fine.
I'd say it's pulling its weight.
That's a good way of putting it.
It's pulling their weight. It's pulling the weight.
Yeah.
For backup to this show. Mm-hmm. That's my sort of what you say.
It's the hype man. It's the hype man to Uncle the Podcast.
Right. So if they listen to that, they'll get to this, and then it will be put together. See how it works? Puffer?
What's up there, Robin?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I'm not on TacTac, but I use I watch it on the YouTube Shorts.
Yeah. Okay.
One of them on there, you guys got 2,500 views on there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I've noticed something. My short views go longer.
Right.
Every single one that I say.
It's kind of a paradox.
No, it's true. The shorter ones are much better than the longies. You're laughing at yourself, kid.
People like short content. It's popular right now.
Check this out.
That's it.
So here's the stats. Here's the stats on YouTube Shorts.
Right.
3D printing a fat seal. 3,500 views.
See.
Then we got Uncle Chewbacca pajamas. 1,300 views.
See. Hey, by the way,
and then we got tomato sandwich lunch.
Oh, yes, that's the one.
3,100 views.
Whoa!
So you guys are popping off there, and people are appreciating the views. The views on
the views. That's my point.
Your highest viewed one is Angry Uncle at Soccer, 5,000 views.
Oh, it's 5,000 now. I was wondering if that was going to go up any.
That one is a classic.
I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's one I was.
That one's been on there for a minute, but yeah.
Probably my favorite one, though, is Uncle trying to fight the cameraman while walking a dog.
Fighting the cameraman.
That one doesn't have as many views as it really had ought to. Maybe we need to re-upload
no, that one. Should be.
That was from your son. No, me and his son and his son and me were walking, and he made that one. The one you're talking about.
Here's the problem with that one, Aaron. It's called just walking the dog with Uncle.
Yeah.
You should put it in as Uncle. Uncle tries to fight man while walking dog. I think that
is a good idea. Yeah.
Well, we gotta get your son in here.
And also, he's got mustard on his shirt, so you can put mustard on his shirt in the title as well.
Mustard.
That'll be a tag. Mustard on shirt.
What the heck?
Oh man!
Just making this ain't funny.
We're learning so much about content.
Personally, I get your shorts. I get them transcribed, and I print them out, and I read them like the newspaper.
Shit.
It's good to start the day with. Have a coffee, a bagel, and read transcriptions.
You print it out, you transcribe it, and then you make up, a little bit of your own imagery in your head.
What's happening in the world today? Let me see.
What's happening in Uncle's world?
Yeah, fat seal 3D printer too noisy at night. Got to turn it off at night. Juicy seal walking the dog. I'm gonna get you.
Oh! I'm talking about the seal. Now I know what you're talking.
You know the juicy seal, Uncle.
That juicy seal that I got in my room.
Yeah.
That one. Yes, John. I know now what you're talking
print.
Did you give it a name?
Silly boy.
Oh, silly boy.
Yeah.
Appropriate.
Like it.
Should we go back to Jimmy?
Oh, yeah, Jimmy.
Let's see what he has to say.
What do you have to say about this mess?
I think it's a good idea. I like the idea of short videos on top of your usual show.
You don't like them, or you do?
He does like them.
Oh, you like them?
Yeah. Everybody's a fan of them.
Can I ask you a question, Jimmy?
Oh.
Have you tried to make any of Uncle's? Have you tried to make any of Uncle's fabulous sandwich recipes?
Yeah, my recipes.
I have not. I haven't.
No?
I'm not much of a cook.
Well, I don't know.
Actually, you don't really. You just put on 2 pieces of bread. It's not actually using not using the emergency stove where the fire will fly up in the air.
It's for safety, is your
safety issues.
I didn't realize it was a safety concern.
That was for making the sandwiches.
Makes sense when you say it. I didn't think of it, but
yes.
Okay,
Jimmy, here's one for you that I took to heart. You got a pita bread. You slather some peanut butter on there. You put a couple of slices of ham and some cheese, and then you throw it in the microwave, and then you fold it up when it's all melted. Right?
I don't know.
You guys don't know about that one?
I don't want to eat that one.
I'd buy that for $1.
These are the kind of people we're interested in. You got to understand.
Yeah.
People are interested in these kind of short videos like that.
They're informative.
Yeah, and
they're entertaining.
And it picks it up.
Yeah, it does.
I think after a while, you guys could put together a fire-safe Uncle cookbook.
We could do it in conjunction with like some fire department or something.
You may give Sidekick another job there. You might be doing that.
Los Angeles Fire Department, or no, maybe Landers Fire Department in partnership with Uncle the Podcast.
There you go.
Safe Sandwiches. Called Safe Sandwiches.
Go. You got a job now. You got that thing to think about.
Okay.
You better listen to him.
Well, maybe I can take up the mantle on this one.
I just remembered the idea I had for you earlier, Aaron. It comes up right with this subject. Uncle Goes To should be a playlist in and of itself, and it's just short videos of Uncle goes to a place, and you just film it, and it's just, you get where I'm going, don't you?
Yeah. Well, Uncle Goes to Human Computer.
Uncle Goes to Human Computer.
Yeah.
Uncle, but it could be as simple as Uncle Goes to the post office. It don't matter.
Pork chop. What the?
Uncle Goes to Pure Blades.
Uncle Goes to the grocery store.
Sword chop.
Uncle Goes to the grocery store. Hmm?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like it, Chuck. It's a great idea. Yeah.
And you could just 100 of these things, 2 minutes long, no problem.
I'll tell the social media team about that idea immediately, Chuck, and I'll get them to work on that.
Good.
Oh, they're the media team. They got to do the work.
They got to do it. I mean, when I'm around and I can film it, I'll be doing it.
But a special,
I need somebody else.
But check it out, a special graphic that has just Uncle Goes To, and then in a completely different, font and whatever, you fill in the word or the logo of the place. Like, Uncle Goes to McDonald's. You put the freaking golden arches there, and that's it. Uncle goes to McDonald's, and he's at McDonald's. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Okay, beautiful. That's where I was going with it.
For you. Is there a way to get the transcription of, say, tomato sandwich lunch by Uncle?
Is it on YouTube?
It's on
YouTube.
Is
there a way to get those transcriptions?
He's doing
there's a couple of ways that you could pull them. Yeah,
because YouTube automatically has a transcription thing. One.
Right, but I'm sure if you can download that as a file.
Yeah, I think you can off of YouTube.
I believe so.
Okay, I'll give it a go. Because here's what
you can do that.
Here's what I'd like to do. I'll just take a screenshot of the finished product, or maybe a few steps along the way, and then I'll just put straight up the transcription of each sandwich video onto a page, and then bada bing, bada boom, we got a book.
Yeah.
Well, can make it that way.
Yeah,
matter of fact, I'll do you one better, Robin. There is a free create a PDF, right? So you can create a PDF with graphics or text, and all you got to do is grab a couple of screenshots and those transcriptions. Boom, it's in a PDF.
Okay.
And
then it could be a free ebook,
and it's an ebook. Bang!
Free
on the Patreon.
You want to know?
Patreon.
Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that, and then might get more subscribers.
Add it to the Patreon, or
that's a good idea.
Yeah. The other thing is, I can also add it to the fan section. We have a whole thing on the network feed that I haven't done anything with because, first of all, I wanted one more guy along with you, Aaron, to start it. Because we can offer, for fans of the network, a subscription where they get all of that stuff. Like, here's your free ebook. Here's the bonus podcasts. Here's the, I do Hell and High Water with Maria Heller. All that stuff could be fed through a simple thing where you're a fan on Spreaker.
Okay, let's do that.
And there's no big charges. And also, nowadays, another thing that's funky is that Patreon for Apple users, they're charging them more than what you charge on Patreon. People don't necessarily know this. If they use the Patreon app through the Apple Store, they're making an extra couple of bucks on every one of your subscribers. Yeah.
We gotta stop that.
Nothing good can remain, can it?
You don't get any money out of it, by the way. They just tacked on a price, and they said that if Patreon didn't agree to it, they were going to drop Patreon from Apple entirely, so you wouldn't even be available on Apple devices. So they held them up for it. That happened in January, by the way.
When did this news come in? I didn't heard this news.
Yeah, because
we might need to find an alternative to Patreon. That's a bummer.
Well, that's why I said
have to do that now.
If we created a network fan section on the Spreaker, which I have not even created it, I haven't generated it, but if we as a group did that, I'd have no problem either splitting it with you or giving you most of it. Even it doesn't matter. If you create the content, I say you get the share for it. Like right now, if we all went in network-wise, the way I see it is, you're owed 2/3 of it because you're 2/3 of the damn productions. You and Uncle own 1/3 of it apiece. If it's just us.
Maybe that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
But if another guy comes in, then we each get 25%. You know what I'm saying? We split it evenly, the whole thing.
Oh, interesting.
Anyway, it was just an idea I had for the future, but I want one more guy in on it, is what I want. So, let's see if we get there.
We need somebody else at the O'Chelly Radio Network. We really do.
Yeah.
I don't know who.
I've had a couple of people that got ready to do it and then didn't. But if you guys run across somebody who's like, look, I want an easy plug-and-play way to go, and I want to do an audio podcast mainly, but I also want to be able to run independent, you know how you and I do. You're with the network, but you also do what you want with it. You know what I mean? So
I do.
It's just another opportunity. And if we get a few more, just like we used to have when we had 5-6 guys all together, what happened? Everybody cross-pollinated. It was nice. So, anyway, you let me know if you find somebody that you want to try and add, because I'm more than happy to sit down and do it.
Okay, we'll see. Maybe we'll find somebody on TikTok, Uncle.
Could be a TikToker. Yeah.
These people that follow me, I was wondering, do they ever call in? Would they ever call into the show?
I was wondering who that caller that was a troublemaker was. Maybe if they found it through that, or I don't know who the hell that was. So I don't know. It's hard to tell what's going on.
I don't know anybody from Indianapolis anymore. I haven't known anybody from Indianapolis in like 20 years, so couldn't have been them.
No, if they talk like that, I won't want them on anyway.
Well, no, but you never know.
They'll be off. I don't care for those kind of people.
And you know what, guys? If you're listening out there and you feel like prank calling, I don't care, but, there's limits. You know what I'm saying? Don't be prank calling us so we're trying to figure out whether we're going to get banned on a stream. Come on, use your heads. You want to make jokes? Make jokes. That's fine.
Well, yeah, it's hard to say if that person was doing that because they're an idiot or if they are actually purposely trying to throw a wrench in the gears of our show.
Like one of the greatest,
they could have been doing that.
One of the greatest phone calls. One of the greatest phone calls I ever took was on UCY.TV. This lady called up and started screaming that she needed to talk to somebody in customer service because the donuts were stale. Damn you! I need to speak to somebody in customer service right now. These donuts are stale, and I can't. And I'm like, it's a radio show. Hello, ma'am, calm down. This whole thing went on for like 5 minutes. And it was just,
I heard that one. That one you told me.
I lost the audio to that, but I put it out on YouTube. People thought it was hilarious. And, of course, they took down my channel since then. But that was the funniest thing in the world.
Listening to that one, Chuck.
What's that?
I remember listening to that one. That was pretty funny.
You might have. I have no idea who that was to this day. It was hilarious, and it could have been a prank call and a genius prank call. Something like that happens, I would find that funny. As a matter of fact, I've even said on social media posts, I don't care if you prank call me, do it. Call in, join.
Well, here's the thing. Pretty sure my genius deduction has determined that since you guys were talking about Elon Musk last hour, he got wind of it through his AI, and he actually called in to sabotage this show.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Is that what happened, Uncle?
Wait a minute.
What happened, Uncle?
Your show.
My show, yes.
He got into your show and moved it to my show. I don't have anything to do with your show.
You don't?
Not with that idiot in the White House at this time.
Uncle, it's guilt by association, and you're associated with me.
Well, not with the idiot that you talked to about.
No.
I don't like that idiot they've got in the
Uncle,
house.
I can't control. Listen, if somebody calls in on my call-in show and they go, hey, look, I don't like that Uncle show, blah, 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 and I can't control that. You're on the network, so what? And I've had somebody call up. The weirdest thing I ever had somebody call up on my show, separate from your show, about you, is just to be like, what is going on? Like, they tuned in and had no idea what was going on. They were completely confused by this show. And he's like, what happened is...
Well, not the point of this here, but I know, for sake of me, I know what's gonna come, what is coming.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you see it coming?
It is coming real soon.
Okay.
But that's another story, Chris.
Oh, God.
Okay, I got an update here.
Okay,
what?
Awesome.
I've put the tomato sandwich lunch by Uncle in the AI transcriber. And can I read it out to you guys here?
Sure. Sure.
Okay, it says, mayonnaise on the potato. A little sweet. We're going to open up the cheese here. Open up the cheese, yeah. And now the lettuce. This salami. Wow. Roast beef. I think it's a ham for mass. Maybe a little more ham on the ham. A salami ham sandwich.
There you go.
Perfect. Perfect.
Good. What are you're really cracking on here, sidekick?
Exactly. Look, it's perfect. Are you kidding me? That's a page. That is a page in a page turner, my brother. Are you kidding me?
All right. Post that, Northman.
And then we just take a couple of screenshots of the video itself.
Postman.
To show the steps.
I told you. You take that, you slap it in a PDF, right? And you have a book.
Northman, post that. And let's see what happens.
Just post it. I will.
There you go.
We'll start out. You can start out like individually. You can post them on Instagram or something, or on X or whatever you want to call it.
What one show we're gonna have for a while? What is the one that we're gonna have for a while?
You mean what social media account? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, we're not getting rid of the Instagram.
Well, we're saying it's going in May.
It's only Skype is going.
I'm talking. Well, I want to get one that will stay, and it can post it on that one.
Yeah, it's fine.
And he wants to put.
Okay. Well,
it's fine.
A lot of things.
You can either do that, or you can make a slideshow on YouTube. One way or the other, those things aren't going anywhere. Yeah.
And like I said, videos I make on TikTok and elsewhere, I repost them to YouTube, and then they do good there. Oh. Robin's telling you, like, thousands of views on these videos that I reposted from other places.
And if you send them to me, Aaron, if you email them to me, I'll post them on. I don't have a great Facebook following at the moment because I had to restart on Facebook, but I'll post them on Facebook and my other accounts too.
Go ahead and send them to them.
Yeah.
They'll all have the website, right?
What I am looking for, people, is trying to get followers to get my number. I never pass. I make that number.
Yeah, but Uncle, all I need is the video. A couple of them, not all of them, just a couple of them, right? And then I put a link to your X, to your TikTok. If I have the direct link, they're going to go, hey, look, you want more of this? Go here.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and do that.
All he's got to do is email me a couple of them, and I'll drop them on the internet in these different places, and then you'll get new people looking at it.
Okay, you can drop him a couple.
Yeah, just give me a couple of shorts.
Send him a couple.
A couple of the short ones, Aaron. That's all.
I have a few of them. Yeah, I know.
Send it to him.
Computer.
I'm going to drop them right on the edge. Right on the edge.
Okay, you do that. But Robin, you have a Facebook, right, Robin?
Yes, sir.
See, he's got a good Facebook. If Robin posted a couple of videos on his Facebook and just had the tag, "You'd like this Uncle video? Go here on TikTok." Boom.
Oh, you can do that, Robin.
I can do that.
You can do that.
If he's willing to do
one that you just made. Go ahead and put it on.
Yep.
I got you. I only have like 100 people on my Facebook now. It's nothing. I mean, my old account I'm locked out of. I had thousands of followers and friends and whatever, but I can't get in it no more. So There you go. Robin does it. He's got friends.
Stopped. What the heck happened to your account?
Please, I got a million stories in the naked internet, Uncle. So forget about it.
Oh, yes.
Hey, listen. Speaking of the naked internet, you do know that we're almost at the end of Uncle's show here time, even with the overage.
Okay, that sounds good. We should probably go to shout-outs, Uncle.
Yeah, because it's 12 minutes after now. Mm-hmm.
Let's go to shout-out time, Uncle. Who do we have first? You remember?
Northern Man.
Northern Man was the first call?
And then it was Chuck.
Yes,
then
sir.
it was
All right.
Jimmy.
Yeah, Northern Man, Jimmy James, then it was Danny, then it was
that's right.
Count
Danny.
Pupper, and a jackass. All right.
Oh, jackass is
They're not going for the shout-out.
And a jackass in a pear tree. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
We'll go to Robin.
I'm in you first.
Okay. Let's see here. I'll shout out to Danny again, sending me my $1. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will shout out to Cooley, who I just recently followed on Instagram, and he followed me back. I might have to direct message him to harass him about my other $1. And I'm still waiting for my $1 from Mr. Edward the Squirrel.
Oh, yeah,
so 3 shout outs in one today. We're still trying to settle this bet here. Thank you, Jimmy, for settling. Appreciate that.
Yes, quick update. I did receive from Danny, from Edward, and from let me think here. Danny, Edward, and of course Jimmy. So I'm all set. Maybe that's in the mail already, Robin. You never know. There might be a little tension getting things over the border lately. Just saying. Okay.
And
who's next, Uncle?
It's Jimmy. Jimmy up.
Shout out. Good show, except for the troublemaker guy. Chuck just sent me the digits at the number he called, and I'll have you a dossier written up by tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy for me.
To get him off?
Dossier.
That's good. I don't want him on mine.
I got an app for that. Just give me the number. I'll give you his whole biography. All right, everyone have a good weekend. Peace.
Peace to JJ.
Take care,
Jimmy.
And
so,
then,
Count Pupper.
Danny up.
Well, Danny's gone, so Count Pupper.
Well, okay.
Pepper.
We'll do Pepper.
Pepper up.
Sure. I'll shout out to Google Notebook LM, which I found out this week. If you upload a book, it makes a fake podcast where 2 people discuss whatever you upload, like whatever text. And I did one on my own books, and it was horrifyingly inaccurate and accurate at the same time. I suggest Aaron try it. It's very scary.
What is it called?
It's Notebook LM.
Notebook LM. All right. I got to try that.
Yeah, it's on try it out, because it's like there's a fake podcast that it makes of people discussing whatever book you upload. But I did my own. Like, you can try your own, Chuck, and try your own, Aaron.
All right. That could be good. That could be a good podcast there. A whole episode.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, man.
Wow.
All right, Pupper. Well, thanks, man. It's great to talk to you as always. We'll see you next time, man.
Yeah, take care. Have a great week and great weekend.
You too.
All right. Well, there we go. I think that's everybody on the shout-outs.
That's the shout-outs.
That's it.
Do you have a shout-out, Uncle? Do you want to do one?
To my listeners out of the United States, I always have to shout out to them. Because there's other ones that
I'll shout out myself to Cooley because he was brought up. We talked to him.
Oh, yeah. Tell me.
He is aware. He has the addresses where everything needs to go, so he has all the relevant information. He assured me that he's making everything right, so everything's good on the Cooley front.
Oh, by Cooley, I'm going to get a special autograph $1 And that's going to frame it. I'm going to frame it. I meant to tell you.
Yeah. I told Cooley asked me when we talked to him, like, "Oh, Uncle, do you want me to sign my dollar, Cooley Digital 5.0, for you?" And I suggested that he do that to everybody's dollar.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's gonna get one of those hot, valuable Cooley autographs when those get sent over.
Oh yeah. If we do another Dirty Dollar, which I'm thinking about, we should probably do the baseball playoffs at least. If we do though, and I lose, I'll be happy to sign any dollars as well. Matter of fact, I did that a few times, and I even had an Ocelli.com and Ocelli Network stamp that I was putting on dollars for a little bit.
Before we do the dollar on the baseball,
somebody stole it in Dallas though.
We have to make sure who's in.
Yeah, of course. We did. Uncle, no. We did last time. Everybody was straight. It's just that some people forgot what they said, and we had to play back the tape. That's all.
That's
minor complications.
We took care of it.
We have to see.
We worked it all out.
It all got worked out.
Getting to the end, so.
Nobody was a sore loser. Nobody fought about it. It was just a matter of we needed to clear it up, so we did, and it was done. That's all there is to it. By the way, Uncle, you only had listeners in 3 other countries outside of the U.S. tonight, and I bet you can guess what they were, or at least 2 of them. I'm sure you got. What do you think they were, Uncle?
Canada.
That's 1.
Germany.
That's 2.
Oh, we got them both?
Oh, 1 more.
There's another. What's the third?
Where's the Rome?
Italy.
Okay, you missed
Vatican City.
You missed on Rome. It's United Kingdom. So,
United Kingdom.
Germany, Germany, Canada, and United Kingdom. It's like, I don't know, in the middle of the night or early in the morning. I'm not sure what time it is, but it might be like time for people to get up for work or school. But somebody was listening to Uncle as the daylight hours were breaking there in the UK.
Okay, that's cool. So shout out to them. And one additional shout out, Raza is Retro over at YouTube. Hello, I'm glad to see you back in the chat. We're doing well. Thank you for continuing to be there. Mm-hmm. It's cool to see you, man. So we've got lots of cool action today.
So what are we doing on Saturday, man? I'm still on this.
We may be doing a live stream tomorrow. So everybody stay tuned to the live stream on YouTube and Twitch or wherever else you're watching X. We'll probably doing, as long as time permits, we'll do a VHS watch stream or maybe a video game one.
We get them.
Plenty of tapes we have, plenty of games we have. We need to continue playing Zelda, so maybe we'll do that. I don't know. We have to keep playing our Zelda game.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we haven't played that for a while.
It's been a minute. Maybe we'll do that.
We might have to do that. All right, then.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. There is our show at 366. Bye-bye.